Welcome to the Tweet Trends Podcast. Hey, Yvette, what's trending today?
Hey, I'm Yvette.
Hey, girl.
And you are tuned into Tweet Trends. It's the quickest way to find out what's trending today. Today is Teddy Bear Day. Let's get started. Here's a question. Name a famous bear. Go. See how easy that was? I knew you could do it. Let me give you some more. There's Fozzie Bear. There's Winnie the Pooh. Paddington. The Berenstain Bears. Smokey the Bear. And the list goes on. And I would go as far as to add the famous bears from our household. We've got Bear Bear and Toasty. Those are two of our family favorites right there. You may not know them, but they mean a whole lot to us because it's my daughter's bear and my bear. Now, you may wonder, well, where did this whole idea of bears come from? Well, it came from a New York store owner, Morris Mitchum. He created this bear after President Theodore Roosevelt refused to shoot a bear cub while hunting in Mississippi. Cartoonist Clifford Berryman, he drew up a cartoon about it, became an instant classic. Morris came up with the idea for the toy, ran the idea past the president. He's like, sure, you can call him a teddy bear. And there you go. Enough said. From that time on, teddy bears have been classic. So whenever you're going to a baby shower and you can't figure out what to get a teddy bear and something. Now, granted, you won't know if you picked the right bear. The right bear can only be determined by the child. It can only be determined by the child. But you can create a lineup for the child to pick from, and you never know. You may have that winning bear. But bears are so awesome, there's no wonder why today is National Teddy Bear Day. Now, it's also Care Bear Share Your Care Day. Now, I think that was a piggyback off of the fact that today is National Teddy Bear Day because the Care Bear portion is more about giving back, donating to charitable organizations, that sort of thing. But it all revolves around the fact that today is National Teddy Bear Day. I'm not even going to lie to you. I truly believe that my teddy bear was my first best friend because no matter what, my teddy bear, his name was Toasty, he was always there for me. Whenever I got upset about something, when I'm feeling lonely, because I was raised as the youngest only child. Yes, that just means that I had siblings that were a lot older than me. They weren't really raised with me, so therefore I was kind of raised like an only child, even though I was the youngest of three. But my teddy bear was there for me all the time. I always had somebody to talk to. If I wanted to play a game, if I wanted to just get lost in imagination, I could do that with Toasty. And I see that currently with my daughter. And I had a conversation with a girlfriend of mine not too long ago, and she was saying how her youngest has a bear that she received as an infant at the hospital. And although this bear has seen better days, she's now afraid that something is going to happen to this bear and that her daughter is going to lose it. And lose it as in like lose her sense and go crazy. And in that conversation, she was saying that she was glad that her oldest never got attached to anything like that. And I heard her, and I can see where she's coming from in comparison to the situation with her youngest now and how much she loves this little bear that she has. But I guess for me, the idea that the oldest one doesn't have anything that she's formed a bond with, maybe that's kind of a a problem. Like, who am I to say? I don't know. But I did do some reading, and it did talk about how having a stuffed animal that you grew up with is responsible for your childhood development. So it's like, well, there are some good things like socialization, language learning, imagination, being confident and comfortable, encouraging compassion, being able to self-soothe, all of those types of things can come from a child having like a teddy bear or some other type of comfort item that they can cling to in times when they need it. Because I'm going to admit, I don't know everything that my child needs all the time. But now that she's getting older, she can fill in the blanks. She knows there have been times that she's gotten in trouble and she'll ask, "Can I have a moment?" And she'll go to her room, and I can hear her in there talking to Bear. That's her best friend's name. And Bear sometimes will answer her, and then other times it must be a quiet answer, like just a look from Bear that's enough to get her back to green. And then she'll come back down and we'll continue our conversation or whatever. But I don't have a problem with that, because she realizes that she needs to remove herself from the situation to pull herself back together to then be able to carry on that conversation. So I appreciate Bear for being the go-between there and kind of stepping in to give her a little pat on the back to be like, you can do it, girlfriend, you got this. And then, moving on. And so I guess I look at situations like that and think about my friend's daughter and like, so what does she do? And I guess I'm going to have to go and extend that conversation that we had to find out. So when your daughter gets upset or whatever, what does she do that she doesn't have a thing? Does she just, turn inward and get quiet? Or does she just go to a special place, like a space in the house or whatever? What is her thing that she can do that can help her get back to green? Or is it just kind of like a simmering down thing where she just needs time and eventually she'll get to a place where she's willing to talk or able to talk type thing? So, I'm like patting myself on the back. I think teddy bears are the way to go. The other part of this special day is the Care Bear portion, the Share Your Care Day. And it's all about giving back, being charitable. Now, whenever people say charitable and charity, people automatically think money, but it doesn't even have to go that far. Just doing something nice for someone else, whether it's buying them a cup of coffee, or if you're a child, sharing your toy with a sibling. It's as simple as that. It does not require a lot of thought, a lot of, planning. You can decide to do an extra chore around the house that nobody asked you to do. Or if you see a need, go fill that need for somebody. And that's it. That's enough for you to say that you were sharing your caring. But the part of this that I think is also cool is the fact that they relate it to the Care Bears. And I actually have a Care Bear as well. It is Cheer Bear. It's the pink bear with the rainbow on his tummy. And Cheer Bear is one of the first 10 Care Bears that were presented. And they came out in a greeting card line. But then they have come back again and again and again in many, many ways. You may have seen the cartoon with the Care Bears or the actual stuffed animal bears and all of that good stuff. Well, Cheer Bear just happens to be the bear that's all about making people feel better, looking at the bright side of a bad situation, those types of things. Being perky and happy and friendly, and just basically trying to help everyone to be as joyous as possible, as much as possible, even if it means like breaking out into song or cheers or chants or anything like that. Just something to bring the energy back into someone when they feel like their energy has just been smashed and their day has been ruined. So Cheer Bear, I'm all about it. That's me. And then the fact that this is Share Your Care Day, it all rolls right together. It's so simple. It's there. So my challenge to you is to share your care. What is your verb? How do you bring joy to the world, to other people? And just find something simple to do today to make that happen. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode. What I would like for you to do, my challenge for you, is to get out there and share your care on this National Teddy Bear Day and National Care Bears Share Your Care Day. Whatever it is that you care about, that's where I would like for you to be sharing. So I'm not going to give you any suggestions today. I'm just going to say whatever it is that you care about, I would like for you to find that thing and to share something with a person, with an organization, however you see that coming into play, becoming a reality. That's what I would like for you to do. The other thing that I'd like for you to do is to share this episode with a friend, or heck, you can even share it with a stranger. You know where to find me at Hey Yvette. That's at HeyEvettE, or just look for the hashtag Tweet Trends. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also YouTube. All right. Have a great Thursday. Have an awesome weekend. And I will be looking for you bright and early on Tuesday.